Assalamu alaikum. I'm Jian Muhammad Afiq Amin from Group 1 in Machine Learning course, and our topic is digit recognition using convolutional neural network. So I'm going to present about the partial presentation and so far what we have done in this project, and this is our group member list, and we are 5 in number. So in this project, we have divided this task into three parts for the project, the whole project. First one is introduction, literature review, and experimental design. So in the introduction part, we will discuss about the problem background, objective, and expected output. In the literature part, mainly we will discuss about the algorithm what we have chosen and which is convolutional neural network. And the third part is experimental design. So in that part we will discuss about the data set, data preprocessing, and the data visualizations part. So for what we have done, so let's start. So what is digit recognition? So digit recognition is a system, is the working of a machine to train itself or recognizing the digit from different source like email, bank check, paper images, like the numbers we have count 0 to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So the handwritten digits are not always the same size, width, or orientation is the same. So they differ from writing one person to another person. So the general problem would be while classifying these digits due to the similarity between these digits such as 1 and 7, 5 and 6, these are not the same. So we are going to present recognizing the handwritten digit from 0 to 9 from the famous MNIST dataset. And the objective of our project is, the main objective is to recognize a digit properly. Now we are going to improve the readability and the automatic recognition handwritten document images. And so far we expect that our accuracy will be around 90% and somehow like that. For the literature review, for the convolution, for the network, why we choose convolution neural network for the algorithm, there are some reasons. For convolution neural network, these are several algorithms that people use for image classification, because our project is regarding something classify an image. So CNN is a popular algorithm that we have choose. People used to create features from images and then feed these features into some classification algorithm like super SVM. Then some algorithm are also used to pixel values of images as a feature vector too. But in the convolution network, the main reason behind CNN is feature engineering is not required. Before CNN, we need to spend so much time on feature selections, algorithm for features extraction. But when we compare handcrafted features with CNN performs well and it gives better accuracy. It is covering local and global features. It also different features from images. So that's why we choose convolutional neural network for our project. The third one is about our dataset. So we have chosen this dataset from MNIST. I've already mentioned this, and the pixel value is an integer between 0 to 255 inclusive. The training dataset has 785 columns in and so many rows. So let's talk about the data visualizations part. So for our data visualizations part, we know data visualization is the practice of presenting data using pictorial or graphical formats. This helps decision makers to understand difficult concepts or identify new patterns. So for our data visualizations for our project, we have chosen a different library which we have created. That the library is Matplotlib, so which is a 2D plotting library that helps in visualizing the figure. Later on we'll see the course and see how we have done this. Let's see it. This is the output. Matplotlib inline sets the backend of Matplotlib to the inline backend. With this backend, the output of plotting commands is displayed inline within four tens. Like the Jupyter Notebook, we have chosen Jupyter Notebook to compile these whole scenarios. In the Jupyter Notebook, directly below the code cell that produced it, the resulting plots will then also be stored in the notebook document. So after plotting this using this matplot library, we have found this 735, and the output is in the screen, so you can see that. And one one another thing is the one hot encoding of levels. So what is one hot encoding of levels? A one hot vector is a vector which we use, which is 0 in the most dimensions and 1 is in a single dimension. In this case, the nth digit will be represented as a vector which is 1 in the nth dimension, right? So for example, suppose we take 3. So for 3, the fourth dimension should be 1, because 0 1 2 3 3 comes in the fourth place. That's why we choose 4. So you can see 1 is in the fourth position, it shows 1. And there we have the code. We have used the Keras, the famous Keras framework, as it is related regarding the convolutional CNN algorithm. That's why we use the Keras, and from the Keras we have done this code. And as you can see in the picture, we use there is 0 and 1 in the y-axis. There is the 0% and 1%. For every digit 0 1 2 4 5, everyone is in the 0, and for the 3, this is in one, is the one dimension. So our output should be 3. And also we have done the linear model. We have created the linear model, and in the linear model we import the lambda, dense, flatten, and drop out. So why we use that lambda, then dense and flatten? The reason is lambda layer performs simple arithmetic operations like sum, average, exponential, etc., and we need it in our project. And also in the first layer of the model we have the defined input dimensions, right? So for the rows, columns, and code channel format. And the flatten will transfer input into IID array. That's why we use this flatten. And the dense is fully connected layer. That means all neurons or previous layers will be connected to all neurons, is fully connected. Suppose we have here it is 10. Since we have to output 10 different digit levels, that's why we use this 10. And there is our code. And as you can see in the input shape, the output shape is 10, because we have we want to find out 10 different units, like 0 to 9, 10 different characters. That's why here is n is 10. So far after that we need to compile the whole network. Before making the network ready for training, we have to make sure to add below things like loss functions and optimizer and metrics. So we'll do it later on. Till now we have done this for our partial presentation. Inshallah we will do that thing in future. And some features works are there, is like the cross validations, the connections of models, and using the convolutional neural network properly. Then we will adding batch normalizations. We will try to add the batch normalization, and then we'll see what will be our accuracy. So if the accuracy is good, above 85 or around 90, then we'll think, yeah, our project is good for the model. So then we'll validate the model, inshallah. Then we'll test again and again to find the accuracy properly. So that's it from our group. I hope you will like the project. Inshallah we will present the whole project very soon in the next week. So assalamu alaikum.